Frenchy, what are you doing?
Oh, bro, I bet my rent money on this dog called the world's sickest dog. I'm like, that's gonna win. Turns out it was actually the world's sickest dog, like I had leukemia or something, ran dead last, almost died on the track. So sold my rollerblades for 20 bucks and I've been trying to gamble that up to get enough money for rent.
Well, that sounds like it's definitely gonna end well.
Yeah. What are you up to?
Well, I've been looking for you all morning. We've got to shoot an intro to the new special.
Oh, fuck, I forgot about that. Okay, let's just film a cat or something.
A cat?
Yeah, cats are really funny when they don't know they're being filmed.
And how do you know this?
They're even funny when they're cooked, because catnip is like a drug or something, like it gets them high. So if we give a bunch of cats catnip mixed with, I don't know, crack, ketamine, MD, paint, permanent marker, anything like that, film it, be prepared to lol or meow, as they say.
Okay, we're not going to do any of that. This intro needs to be related to your show.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, my show's called Turn It Up, so let's just film a whole bunch of volume knobs being turned up.
No.
We could get cats to do it, real cats too, not those freaks from the movie.
What is it with you and cats?
I ate some bad catnip. I think I'm becoming one.
Listen, have you got any other ideas?
Okay, the show's called Turn It Up because that heckler kept yelling, turn it up, and then he threw the glass at me. Why don't we pay celebrities like Chris Hemsworth, The Rock, Pauline Hanson, we pay them to throw glasses at my face.
We absolutely don't have the budget for that.
Fuck. I guess we're gonna have to do your cat idea then.
No fucking cats, Frenchy.
Meow. Can you lend us 20 bucks?
Frenchy! Without further ado, Australia's next top serial predator, bringing to the stage the man, the legend, Frenchy!
Cut the music, you dumb fucks, thank you. Sydney, how the fuck are you? I walk out, I tell myself, get into the jokes, Frenchy, let's get going. 3 cunts eating a Maxi Bond in the front row. What the fuck are you doing? No, I don't want a Maxi Bond. It's fucking raining. What are you on, you fucking trippers? Why? Where did you buy it from? The IGA, so you held it in your hand, in your pants. Why are you proud of that? Right? So you're blaming your tiny dick on the Maxi Bond like usually it's massive. How long was it in your pants for? Sorry. About 2 minutes, just long enough. Like, I've come, there we go. How you going up the top there? Fuck yeah, this is gonna be a good one. Okay, Sydney. Who's ready to turn it up? I know what's in this show. And I already know a few of you are not ready. We'll see how we go. So my dad once told me that imitation is the most sincere form of flattery. But then he got angry when I tried to fuck mum. I told you weren't ready. Don't worry. We didn't have sex. I couldn't get it up. Just like Dad. Getting head off a smoker is so dry, it's kind of like getting your dick licked by a cat. I'm guessing. I don't know, I've never hooked up with a smoker. I've been trying this new cologne that girls really seem to like. It's called Rohypnol. Fuck, I fucked that joke up already. Rohypnol, how would you put that on? No. It's called chloroform. Fuck, that makes so much more sense. You're shaking your head like it's fucked either way, isn't it? Third joke in and I fucked it up. This is the magic of filming. I can just do it again. No one's gonna know back home. And you're like, it's a shit joke, Frenchy. Doesn't need to be done again. Fuck yeah, I'm doing it. I see you, glasses. Don't judge me. Trust me, they won't even know. I've been wearing this new cologne. The girls really seem to like. It's called Chloroform. They fall for it every time. What if I cut out the first one and that gets a cheer, everyone's clapping like, fuck, that's not that good a joke. Then watching back home going, why are these morons cheering that? The mum fucking joke's way better than that. There's this saying you would have heard about dogs. They say, don't worry, his bark is much worse than his bite. You never hear that the other way, do you? You know, you're walking down the street in the front yard, there's like a corgi or something. Starts barking at you, ruff, 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 ruff. You're like, fuck, that's a cute bark. I'm gonna pat that motherfucker. You reach out your hand and pat it. Before you can, the owner comes running from nowhere. He's like, no, don't pat it. His bite is much worse than his bark. Holds up his hand. He's got a hook for a hand. Then he's like, who wants an abortion? Didn't see that coming, did ya? Neither did the owner. That's a good idea of what you can expect from the night. It's going to be dirty. It's going to be pretty fucking rogue. It's because apart from my parents, everyone I grew up with was a fucking character. Every single person, even the sweet old lady worked down at my local RSL. Or I thought she was a sweet old lady until she found out I did comedy. I knew her for 5 years. I walk in one day, she's like, I heard you do comedy. Do you mind if I tell you a joke? I was like, of course you can, Yvonne. That'll be lovely. She goes, okay. How do you stop your neighbour's kids from playing in your yard? I'm like, I don't know, Yvonne. How do you do that? She goes, molest them. What the fuck is that? I didn't even laugh because I wasn't ready for it. I just went fully silent. She misinterprets me, starts justifying herself. It's like, well, it would work though, wouldn't it? Probably. I just wanted a burger, that's where I'm at. Okay, I'm gonna do a song. Who wants to hear a song? Fuck yeah. Anyone get around my band, Frenchy and the Talent? We had the song Shuey. Who's heard that? Fuck yeah. Fucking Shuey. What a banger.
Yeah, the fine print.
What? What'd you say?
Yeah, the fine print.
Yeah, the fine print. Woo! That, for those who don't know, that's a song I did on stage 4 years ago. So you're very up to date. What? Play Wonderwall. Nah. Fuck, what a shit heckle, eh? I actually probably could play Wonderwall, but I don't want to open my show playing Wonderwall. What was your name, Maxi Bond kid? Massimo? Fuck off. It's the most Blacktown name I've ever heard, brother. Where are you from? Concord, yeah. That's near the airport? I don't know where Concord is, eh? I'm from Wollongong. Fuck yeah, the gong! How old are you, Massimo? 19. What do you do for yourself? Labourer. Yeah, that's probably you for your life, eh? Enjoy it. What sort of labourer buys Maxi Bonds at 7 p.m? Why don't you have a beer, you sad cunt? Anyway, I'm going to do a song. It's almost as good as the song Shuey. I think you'll like it. Yep. No one gives a fuck about your Apple Watch. Thank you. Fuck yeah, that went really well. I'm going to put that on iTunes. So my buddy rings me up the other day. He's my best mate. He's a tradie. He's a carpenter. And he only rings me up for two reasons. Either he wants to sesh or somehow he's picked up, he wants to brag about it. This time it was the latter. So he rings me up, he's like, yo, French. I'm like, what's up, man? He's like, I picked up last night, you know? I was like, yeah, you did, you sick cunt. You. A few dick flicks through the phone. You. I wish I was joking about that part. I'm a hype man. And I go, how was it? And he said something kind of weird. He goes, yeah, it was good. I fucked like an animal. A, why would I care how he fucked? Not a visual I want. B, that whole saying's weird, fucking like an animal. Most animals purely have sex for procreation. There's only one that has sex for enjoyment. Anyone know what animal that is? Dolphin. How do you know that? You sick fucks. You've been trying them all, haven't you? Just fucking a turtle. No, he did not like that. Cross him off the list. Let's go find the pelican. It's like Pokemon. Gotta fuck 'em all. It is the dolphin. And it's kind of what I said to him. You know, he's like, I fuck like an animal. I was like, which one? Because I was pitching it, you know. What, he fuck like a snake? Just without his arms and shit, just... Or he fuck like an ibis? Just goes, gets a rubbish bin, tips it on the bed. Or he fuck like a cockroach, he's just fucking smashing her. She turns on the light, he just runs away. Catch cunt. I was fully overthinking. I was thinking about what animals could you actually fuck like. I was going through all of them. You could fuck like a crab, for sure. That'd be great in a gangbang in a really large room. Yeah, that classic situation we've all been in. Okay, stay with me for this. They're ripping, they're new. I did legs today, they're fucking massive. You could fuck like a whale, you could. That's just missionary. But halfway through you get harpooned by a Japanese whaler. So what was that for? Research, brother. Yeah, that seems legit. You could fuck like a woodpecker. That's just as fast as you can. Just don't have to do the noise. That's dealer's choice. Like a woodpecker. It's kind of like how I used to finger girls. No, when I was 18. Because you know at that age you think faster is better. So I was there like this. Like I was trying to close an elevator door just... No, that is not working. No, that's not coming. That's the wrong button, I'm telling you. If 18-year-olds fuck like woodpeckers, I guess priests. I guess priests would fuck like dingoes. Oh no, not the baby. He's got the baby. Oh, it's going to be a good show if you like that one. How's our front row? Who else do I want to talk to? Are you all in the same crew? Just us two? Three? And you two by yourself? Where are you from, lads? Penrith. Woo! You figured out who you're going to rob yet? These cunts for sure. Labourer, they got a bit of money. They got Maxi Bonds. How old are you? 18. What do you do? Work for the NRL. You go to schools and teach kids not to take drugs? Because you should teach the players that, not the kids. What was your name? Lachlan, thanks a lot. I'm going to do another song. Who wants to hear another song? Woo! Yeah, the French. I'll hype myself up. Okay, you'll like it, I reckon. If you have an Apple Watch and you also have an iPhone, you're what's wrong with the world. Thank you. These songs are going very well tonight. I should just do it. Oh, of course you got an Apple Watch. Samsung Watch. You got the knockoff, you sad motherfucker. So, I'm an uncle at the moment. I'm an uncle. We got any uncles, aunties in here? Give me a clap. Woo! We're the real heroes. Being the uncle's the best. It's the best life. I got 3 nephews, 1 niece, all under the age of 5. You know that fun age where you're just like, you're fun. Fun. Here's what I realised. I'm obviously the fun uncle. Being the fun uncle, it's kind of like being the fuck boy of parenting. Not in a Michael Jackson way, no. No, not like that, because you get all the fun, none of the responsibility. Like a fuckboy, you show up whenever you want, and you just got to have a sick time. Have a sick time with the kids. You know what I mean? Give them lollies, play soccer with them, throw them off the roof. Sometimes we play hide and seek. The kids are very good at hiding. Not as good as Maddie McCann, but... Oi, how some freak started selling Maddie McCann merch? Yeah, it's just a book. It's called Where's Maddie? It's like Where's Wally, but she's on none of the pages. Yeah, that one usually splits the crowd. So if you're interested, I'll be selling that after the show. Great Christmas present. It's like being a fuckboy, you know what I mean? You got one job, get them as hyped up as you can, then leave before they crash, like a Malaysian airline flight, just fingerprints off it. Mostly I just do super jumps with the kids, throw them up, catch them. Same as a regular jump, but if you put super on the front of any word, automatically more exciting for the kids. You know, super jump, super lunch, super pingers. That'd work on half the people here, I reckon. Penrith's looking at me, fuck yeah, bruv. Oi, if after the show I come up to you at the club and I'm like, oh, you want a pinger or you want a super pinger? You're not even thinking about it. That's going straight in the bum hole, isn't it? Yeah. You're doing a super shelf, super deep, yeah. Here's what I never realised about kids, okay? I knew you got to read to kids. I didn't know kids actually enjoy it. They like it because me and my friends, there's still a stigma about reading. So first time Harry, my nephew's 4 years old, he asked me to read to him. I didn't even think about it. I just responded without thinking. He comes up, he's got a book. He's like, Uncle Ben. Ben's my slave name. For those who don't know, I don't make him call me Uncle Frenchy. That'd be weird if I'm full Frenchy the whole time. What are you drinking a popper for, bro? Put it in your shoe. Do a shoe, you pussy. Nah, he comes up. He's like, Uncle Ben, can you read to me? I just responded without thinking. I was like, lol, no. Reading's for nerds. Pick up a footy or you're going to get bullied, brother. Trust me. Straight away, his mum appears behind him. You know how mums do this? They can just sense it from nowhere. She's like, we like reading, don't we, Ben? It's like, yeah, I fucking love it. So I've been learning how to read. And I don't know how often you read kids' books, but they are pretty fucking sick. There's this one author called Dr. Seuss. He is on all the super pingers, I'm telling you. He is Jamie Oliver cooked. Oh my goodness. The book I've really been getting into is Wacky Wednesday. Are you up to this one yet? No, bro. I'm late, bro. I don't fucking read. Wacky Wednesday. Oh, it's so good. Starts off as a kid, 8 or 9 years of age. He's in bed, and the story goes. It all began with a shoe on the wall. A shoe on the wall? That shouldn't be there at all. Then the child looked up and said, "Oh, man." And that's how Wacky Wednesday began. I don't know about you, but straight away, I am hooked. Kid wakes up, thinks it's going to be a normal day. He looks to the wall. There's a shoe on the wall. Now he's like, okay, could just be an anomaly, because he knows that word at 8 years of age. Yeah, very advanced kid. He's not from Wollongong. Looks to the ceiling. It's another shoe. Now he's like, okay, how much acid did I do last night? This is going to be a wacky day. And you said we've all been there? Who said that? We've all been there. You've once woken up in the morning and there's been a shoe stuck to your roof. Possibly after a night on acid. I think you're still on the acid when that's happening. What sort of shoe was it? A Connie. Is this a real story? No. Do you have acid right now? This isn't part of the show. No, yeah. Hit us up. Yeah, he's keen. 2 tabs, thanks. Let's get wacky. Fuck. We've all been there. I don't reckon anyone's been there. So, who do you hang out with? Just a bunch of people who sell shoes. You're from the Gong? Fuck yeah, which part of the Gong? Coniston. The genius of Dr. Seuss isn't the stories, it's the rhyme, it's the rhythm. You put that same structure to any other story, automatically more exciting, isn't it? Even if it's just a story about, I don't know, fucking like an animal. It all began when they fucked like a dog. A bark or two later, she squatted like a frog. He screamed like a walrus as he came in the sand. And that's how Wildlife Wednesdays began. I like kids' books, don't like kids' music. It's so repetitive. I read you 2 pages from Wacky Wednesday, about 30 words, already more words than every Wiggles song combined. Fruit salad, yummy, yummy. Fruit salad, yummy, yummy. It's not a song, that's someone with brain damage having lunch. Hot potato, hot potato. Cold spaghetti, cold spaghetti. So my nephew Harry, I've got one more story about being an uncle. I'm at that age where people have started to ask me, like, are you ever going to have kids? French, you ever going to have them? No. Not unless the condom breaks. Or she says she's on the pill and she's not on the pill. Or she says she's not on the pill and I'm like, fuck it, YOLO, I'll pull out. So I might have kids, yes, I might have kids. But I don't know, most of the time they annoy me. Every now and then they do something that's kind of funny. I'm hanging at my sister's the other day. And Harry comes up to me. He's playing this game called the whispering game. Not much of a game, he just whispers shit in your ear. You know, kids. Comes up to me, he's like, Uncle Ben, there's something I need to tell you. I'm like, what could a 4-year-old need to tell me? This must be urgent. I crouch down, he comes up to my ear, and he whispers this. He just goes, I have a bottom. And then he leans back and stares at me like a creep in a nightclub who's just spiked his first drink. I start cracking up, you know what I mean? Those two combine, I start laughing. The best comedy comes from truth. And he does have a bottom, you cannot deny that. He liked the reaction, he tries again. He goes, Uncle Ben, there's something else I need to tell you. I'm like, I already know you got a bottom, bro. He's like, oh, he's good. No, it's something else. I'm like, okay, I'll play you a game. I got nowhere to be. I crouch down, he comes up to me and he whispers this. He goes, I'm going to throw rice bubbles at your face. I start laughing again. Snap, crackle, pop, he fucking got me. Did not see that coming. He likes the reaction, he tried a third time. He goes, Uncle Ben. I'm like, no, Harry, game's over. A lot of fun. There's nothing you can tell me that I want to hear. He's like, there is. Okay, yeah, you got me. I crouch down. I'm trying to guess what it is. I crouch down. He comes up to my ear and he whispers this. He goes, fuck Apple Watches. Very rude. Do you have another Maxi Bond, brother? What are you doing with 2 Maxi Bonds? Fucking hell. That's some sort of weird fetish you got going on, brother. Fucking hell. Yeah, can I have some? Yeah, I do want some. That's pretty good, man. I thought in the cold it wouldn't be as good, but it's so much better. Yeah, I'm on it. You don't have any diseases or nothing, do you? I swallowed that like my uncle's cock, didn't I? Just fucking just straight down. Is it around my face or not? Okay, let me put this down. Yep, this is what's happening with this show, guys. It's going to be called as the Maxi Bond Show. Can you wipe my face off, please, for me? You got me into this mess. Can you? No, come on, dab me like a mum. Dab me like a mum. Yeah. Or whatever you want to do. Oh, fucking hell. I don't know if you can see, but there's some white ejaculate. It's like I'm teaching again, though. All over the stage. Oh, that's gross. It's very, that's about 10 days in a No Nut November. It's a good spattering. That is a good spattering. Because so the guy that's directing the film and special night is like, don't do anything too weird. We need to get the continuity same between the first and the second show. So I just come all over the fucking stage. So 15 minutes in next show, I need to remember, come on the stage with an ice cream. If you want to rub it off, kind of you can, or if it's all right, we'll just leave it and I'll try not to step on it. Oh. Who wants me to lick it off? Someone give me a note, yeah, give me a note, fuck it. Why lick when you can rack it, you know what I mean? Anyone got 5? I don't want a 50. Yeah, can't, yeah. What has this show developed into? This is my film special too. I should be on my best behaviour. I'm about to rack a line of ice cream from the stage. Yeah, sick, I will keep it. Thanks a lot. I couldn't get much, guys. I couldn't get much. I don't... Continuity, get the fuck off the stage! Oh, that's gross, that is. I didn't get much, to be honest. If you've ever tried racking, doing a line of ice cream, hard to get a lot. How you guys going? Yeah, you good? What's your deal? Yeah? What's your deal? What's your name? What do you do? Justin, fuck yeah. What do you do with yourself? Working IT. So you ever seen that before? Probably not. Probably not. There you go. Something new for you. You got a story for Monday? When you're on that computer, you're like, oh, the problem is you're looking up too much porn. You can tell by the white substance on the keyboard. Oh, funny story. White substance on a stage of a show I was at. And this comedian snorted it up, then licked it. Want me to do the same? That's a great icebreaker. Yeah, different people. Different strokes for different folks. Whoever's helping me out, can we get some sort of tissue for my nose? Feels like there's ice cream in it, eh? What, Dad? That's my dad. He's very supportive. Got you, son. Got you. This has gone off the rails. Fuck yeah, I'll just do the front row the whole night. Great moustache. What do you do with yourself? Apart from sex offending, boom. Like I can talk. I've got a moustache too. You work at Woolies. Fuck off, you're too old for Woolies, cunt. How old are you? 28. 28? Are you like the boss at Woolies? No. What do you do?
I work in the distribution centre.
In the distribution centre. We're not on a date, brother. Don't lie to me. I work in the distribution centre. Like pack boxes, yeah. Let's just say I pack boxes, bro. I snort ice cream up my nose. We don't need to show off to each other, okay? Someone bring me a fucking tissue, Connor. Fuck, Connor, we're filming the show.
Take this one, brother.
That's a tampon, that's not a tissue. I fucking will, though. Twist it, sorry. Surprisingly, I haven't opened one of these before. So I'm going to do the rest of the show like this, guys. We'll be able to Photoshop this out, do not worry. Wait, that was a dude who threw that, wasn't it? What are you doing with a tampon, brother? Oh, that mate, it was yours? How many, you've always got one spare. How many do you have spare now? Fingers crossed she doesn't get a flow tonight. That's fingers crossed. Are you going to have to plug it for her? Shouldn't have thrown that to Frenchy. I'm like, I got you, girl, I got you. Do you want it back after the show? Do you just chant me, motherfucker? Fucking coming up there, let's go. How are you going, guard? How are you going? You expect to see this tonight? Nah. Oh, it's a comedian. He's got a mullet, gonna turn it up. Not expecting a tampon in the nose, were ya? Oh, what a show. What a show. I don't actually have too many nose tampon jokes. You got any for me, Woolies? No. Is this your missus? I'm trying to point to you. What do you do? You work at an RSL? Which one? Doilo. Few big fans of the Doilo. That sounds like a terrible place. Where is it? Sunny Coast. Woo! Fuck yeah, which part of Central Coast? Northern end. I know it. Toukley near there? There you go. I did yo! There's blood on it, I swear to fucking God. What? Can you guys see this? What? What? Is my nose bleeding? Fuck from the ice cream? Can you play the Lion King noise, please? Nah, nah. That is disgusting. I'm so sorry you had to see that. Connor, can I get a fucking tissue now? Oh, thanks, Zach. Wait until I stick a fucking used tampon up my nose. That's gross. Tukely, eh? So, you guys met Tukely, Woolworths, RSL. I'll never forget. How'd you meet? You together? We are. We are. How long you been together? 7 years. 7 years. Woo! Half the people clapped. Old tampon up there just went, oh, you must hold a lot of tampons after 7 years. What? What did you say? What did you say?
He made me a tampon once.
No. He made you a tampon? What the fuck? He rolled up toilet paper and put elastic bands at the end. Was this, you forgot a Valentine's Day present? Were you trying to get a promotion at work? Mate, these are much cheaper tampons than what you're selling, Woolies. You'll find the photo and you'll flick it to me. I was going to say, she said it wasn't in her. How many of them did you make? Just the one? What were you making one for? It was a joke. I like how he's justifying that. It was a joke. Has she ever made you something weird? Let's start a fight, why not? You got a long drive back? Yeah, fucking oath. Has she ever made you something weird? What's the worst present you've ever got from her? If you're in a relationship for 7 years, there's at least 3 that come to mind, okay? What do you got for me? I don't think she's ever got you a shit present. Holy, he's looking for some roadhead on the way home. Your sister's in the car. Put her in the boot for 5 minutes. 2 minutes. Okay, well, let's double down on this question. What's the worst present he's ever got you, apart from the tampon? That's at least sweet, you know? Making stuff, girls like that. You don't know. You guys just 7 years of good presents. There you go. So I started to do this song about 15 minutes ago, and I got distracted by a second Maxi Bond. We don't have a third, do we? Because one nostril's fucked. I don't want to do the other. It's Groundhog Day. So, who likes those murder documentaries, the true crime podcast? Give me a clap. They are massive at the moment. They are still going, and I found out a statistic. Fuck, I knew I shouldn't have said that. I should have said stat. Fuck, I can't say it, okay? I used to be a teacher too. What? No. Statistic. Fuck yeah, there, good. That is statistic. I don't know what the worst thing of tonight was, me shoving a tampon up my nose and not being able to stay statistic. I found out a stat which intrigued me. 70% of true crime podcast listeners are female. 70%. There's a lot of sick bitches out there, guys. And all my chick friends fucking love them. They love the crime shows, the documentaries, and I wrote a song about that. I am a normal girl, innocent, pleased with the world, but I have a fetish that I need to disclose. Yes, I'm obsessed with fucked up crime shows. It usually starts with a murder or a rape, or a torture case on a Tinder date. Sicker the better, chopping off peckers, or a serial killer who glues on feathers. They call him the Big Bird Killer. He does it because as a child he got molested by a pack of seagulls. It's a true story. Crime I'm so fucked that I can't sleep. Won't stop me, I do it every week from Monday to Sunday. I watch him in my undies, I ruin my sheets when I look at Ted Bundy. I wouldn't mind if he murdered my pussy. Like, obviously what he did was terrible and I pray for the victims and their families, but still, yum. I like podcasts too, only true crime will do. My heart starts to beat as they uncover the clues. He was wearing socks, had a 2-inch cock. Unsolved murders get me off. Now the obsession is going too far. I'm checking for tails when I'm driving my car and I'm starting to think, is this how I should be filling my brain? Am I glorifying the criminally insane? And I'm starting to drink, but doesn't everyone deserve empathy? And I now know not to shower with R. Kelly because he is the shower. I am an average girl, I have a partner, he's my world. If he ever cheats, thanks to these shows I now know how to kill and not get caught. He'd be dead inside a week. Thank you. Now you're up to the moment you've been waiting for. One more time, who saw the video where the guy threw the glass at me? Give me a clap. Where it all started. For those who don't know, late last year, I'm doing a show in Rockhampton, the jewel of the north. And the show's going fine. It's a pretty rowdy room. In the 3rd or 4th row, there's a guy there. He's heckling me. And they're getting more and more manic as the night progresses. Skull your beer! Do a shoey! Turn it up! And that was his favourite one, turn it up. If you've seen the video I put online, you know he yelled it 10 times in the video. He yelled it 30 times on the night. And I cut it because I got sick of it. All these different tones and inflections, just turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. I'm not saying this guy was on meth. Not saying that. Because I'm pretty sure he was on super meth. He was on the good stuff. And it got to the point where I had to kick him out. I didn't want to. I hate having to kick people out of my show, so I tried to reason with him. Asked him his name. I go, listen, mate, what's your name? He didn't want to tell me his name. If you've seen the video, you know. He was holding a glass cup in his hand. He was holding a glass cup. I go, what's your name? It's very obvious he wants to give a fake name. His brain isn't working fast enough. I go, what's your name? He looks at his glass cup. Looks back at me. Glass bottle. Oh, fuck. So glass bottle got to the point, he's ruining it for everyone around him. I go, listen, mate, you got to go. Let's get him out of here. He didn't like that. He had his glass. He throws it at me. And I dodge it like I'm in the Matrix. Just... Nah, got me, didn't it? Yeah. He got me. I did not react well. I was just like, ooh. Where's the tampon? And the security guard grabs him as soon as he throws it, and he's fighting with the guard the whole way out. He gets pushed out the door, and then the rest of the show, I just rip on him. I ruin his life. It was some of my best work, you know. I watch it back and I still get a semi. I'm like, fuck, you were on, French. Get ready for the hole-in-one because you deserve it. That's all you would have seen in the video, but a lot more happened that you don't know about. I'm finished the show, I'm packing up. Security guard comes back up. I'm like, how was that guy? That was a bit crazy, eh? Security guard goes, yeah, the fucker spat in my eye. And he had a mark there. I was like, oh, did he do that? He goes, oh, nah, headbutted the cunt after, eh? I was like, that's pretty fair, you know what I mean? Spit for a headbutt, that's a trade-off. That's the going rate for a spit. And then, should have ended there. Glass, spit, headbutts, all even. No. Old glass bottle, he goes home. He goes back to his caravan. And he's just fucking stewing because he sends me a DM on Facebook like 3, 4 a.m. It's just word vomit. You're a fucking flog cunt. Can't wait to come back to Rocky, you fucking flog. I'll be front row, you fucking flog. Like he didn't write, but you know he was doing it. And I didn't write back because fortunately I filmed that show. I don't film every show. Fortunately I filmed that one. I had a video to edit ASAP as possible. Cut it up all Sunday, got out Monday night, about 7 p.m. Old Glass Bottle must have got tagged in it about 100 times. I'm watching his name pop up. 11 minutes after I drop it, I get the nicest message I've ever got on Facebook from him. Hello, kind sir. Ever so sorry for the mishap the other night. Be a dear and delete the video. Ciao. I just wrote back, turn it up. And I was gonna leave it there, but he did tell me to turn it up. So that's what I decided to do. I called this whole show Turn It Up, named after him. I actually had a different show name already locked in. We had to change it last minute. I started selling Turn It Up t-shirts. I dropped a song on Spotify called Turn It Up. Give me a clap. Who's heard that one? Give me a clap. 90% of the lyrics of that song are the story of what happened that night. It's a little hidden Easter egg for you guys. And I did all this mostly because it's a cool name for a show. It's a cool Aussie expression. Turn it up, it's cool. But a part of me is picturing Old Glass Bottle back home in his tent, just fucking stewing. Turn it up. And 3 weeks ago, I went back to Rockhampton to do a show. My manager, my parents are like, don't go back, it's not safe. I'm like, Mum, I owe the tax man a lot of money, I have to go. I'm there. I'm a bit nervous. I walk out on stage, bulletproof vest, helmet, just fucking ready to go. And I scan the front row expecting grenades coming at me. Nothing. He wasn't even there. He's turning it down. I'm still turning it the fuck up. And that's when I realized, like, this meme, this show, it's got a lifespan. It's a good time to end it now. We had a good laugh. I got a good year milking it. But there was another thing I tried to end. I said, I'm not doing it anymore. I'm an artist. It's too hack. I'm an artist, but I'm also a sucker for peer pressure. Is there anyone here who wants to see a shoey? Fuck my life. Someone throw me a shoe. Thank you. There we go. So I want to use this shoey tonight to get some closure. Bruce Wayne used to be scared of bats. He trained himself to face that fear. He embraced it and it made him stronger to face my fear of meffed up hecklers throwing glasses at me. During this shoey, if you have something you can throw, a glass, a shoe, bag, a rack, phone number, whatever you got, I want you to launch it. I want you to make it rain on me. I want to show I'm not afraid of hecklers anymore.
I raised my shoe up to the boss's face. I filled it up as I met his gaze. Screw this place.
Call me Big Puppy.
Fuck you, I'm doing a shoey. Fuck you, I'm doing a shoey. Fuck you, I shit, buzzing on my way out, pouring on a shoe and put it to my mouth. If you've had a shit
shit week, take a shoe off your feet. If you've had a shit week, take a shoe off your feet. If you fucking don't care, raise your shoe in the air. If you're feeling me here, raise your shoe in the air.
Fuck you, I'm doing a shoe